Good morning! How are you guys doing? We are back with day 13. Ooh, spooky. Now we are a Thursday here, so there's no Freaky Friday situation going on. But what are they doing? My dogs are making weird stuff. Anyway, since we're back with the general read, we're gonna tackle the law of attraction. What you focus on is what you attract. It's gonna be an interesting read, 5-card spread. So assume at least half an hour, 45 minutes, because I can yap apparently. It's a new discovery from myself. Main deck today will be the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. It's also like a story-based, but like a worldwide story-based deck. Clarifying deck will be the Desney one. Oracle cards will be Mind Info, Cosmic Energy, and Future Higher Self. So I'm gonna put everything inside. Why is it crooked? Here's your snapshot opportunity, and let's go. Hello, fire signs. How's it burning, bro? Today we are having a little bit of a law of attraction, a tarot spread to manifest your dreams. So let's see how that will pan out. Thus far I had two very good reads with water and earth, so don't disappoint me, air signs, fire signs, Jesus. Fire, fire, fire. How's it burning? Burn it down. Oh, there's that. Oh, hello, fire signs, especially my Leos. The sun being a Leo card. So, welcome to the chat. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope all is hunky-dory well in your life. I hope your December thus far is beautiful, fulfilling, entertaining, yadla, cozy. So if you play Animal Crossing New Horizons, it's finally snowing on my island, and I'm so happy. Yeah, just a little tidbit of me. As much as I love my Borderlands and my Flint, I do play casual games here and there with my coffee, especially. Sometimes after the reads to wind down from the energy, because you might not believe it, but this is energetically exhausting. Like at 5 p.m. I'm literally like a half zombie, ready to go to bed. So fire signs, climbing up, nothing to yap about. Oh, okay. You want to make a decision, or you're in between two decisions? The rod. So one is like the key and the rod. Interesting. I never noticed from this deck. And I get this is the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. Beautiful story deck. 6 of Cups, reminiscing of the past, of sweet nostalgia. Oh, and this is the Snow Queen. I know these two characters. It's childhood memories. The Hanged Man, taking a break, taking a time out from something and considering things from a different perspective. Fire signs. What's good with you people? Aries, Leo, Sag. On top of being stuck between two decisions, you are also balancing two opposing forces in some capacity. So, interesting. Fire, 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 roasting marshmallows. And your card again, especially Leo, being associated with strength. I know we Leos, we are blessed in tarot, we have 2 cards. And I know vaguely this story a little bit. The creature is actually like a cursed prince. It's a Gaelic tale, but you're being very masterful, very patient, very resilient, potentially guarding your emotions or nurturing, healing your emotional space. You might be just in love at this time. As I say that, there's definitely new emotional fulfillment on the horizon in your life. Literally falling into your lap after change. Oh no, there's like a whole lot of cards, so we're gonna nope that out. For my fire, fire, fire signs. Yeah, that was me attempting to whistle, don't mind. No, you're not falling. You are not falling. And again, this having to make a decision. Interesting how it's really being stubborn, but you also have the strength to decide or to pick between one or the other, because like, I mean, that dude is ripped. So do you want to go the humble route with the wand, the creative endeavor, the youthful fire, or do you want to go the more, how should I say this, mature, mature, but also like more stature or more status with the key, like the key to the city, more responsibilities? And I'm saying mature because both, he has a beard on the key side, on this side, but also notice how he has that little thing on his shoulder, a piece of the cloth on his shoulder, whereas the younger side doesn't have it. And normally in ancient Rome and Greece, the way is it toga? Because in French it's toge. That piece of fabric that they wore, they had like a piece of the cloth on the shoulder. And I don't know if there was like an upgrade from the child clothes to the adults, because I know the adults had that little fling on the shoulder. But also, the more you are higher status, you had colors like red and purple and stuff that was of significance. I'm not a Greco-Roman PhD, so don't come at me. For my fire signs, the Chariot, you are definitely on, not your high horses, but on the highway to success, victory. It's streamlined ahead. You are focused, you are driven. There's no question. Although there might have a little bit of focusing on what you don't have, which, if I can insert myself, the lack of use, for instance, on my videos, although, because I love doing this, I'm taking so much passion into it, but eventually they will come. But it can be some minute, tiny little insignificant details such as that, although you have put in the work, so it will come back to you. Trust the process. And I'm speaking that to myself too. You hear that I mean? Trust the process. Fire, fire, fire sign. Knight of Swords. Watch your words. Even though you are very much action driven, very passionate, very rushing, very not giving a fuck about your words, but I still advise you to be cautious with that, and be more measured in what you express. With the King of Swords in the middle, victory is at hand, good news is at hand, and there is financial opportunities at hand, potentially regarding communication and strategizing and planning and utilizing communication skills. So be on the lookout for that. Fire, fire, fire sign. I cannot stop breaking into tune. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm not. It's my channel and I have no views, so I can sing into the bloody void if I want to. And again, strength. So definitely patience, resilience, commitment, tenderness, softness, not being rude, not using forceful things to gain what you want, but rather a diplomatic, soft energy in taming the beast. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Are you a little stressed out about things that you feel are unfair and shady, and you feel like you are being ripped or taken advantage of or just stolen from? And that's causing you a bit of anxiety. Unless you're the one who are committing shady actions and you feel the psychological consequences of being a shady fuck. The Devil and Nine of Swords. So definitely toxicity, obsession, but it could be just spicy stuff, depending on how you want to, because like as a reader, as a casual reader of dark romance, the Devil can be, for me, BDSM and just spicy things, or just like a little spicy obsession towards a character or someone in my life, without being overly toxic and like the real definition of excess and toxicity as the Devil is. If it's that, you might be dealing with someone with addiction and prone to addiction, who is stuck in addiction, who is literally a devil in your life, so be cautious of that. Ace of Wands, Three of Swords. If you have been heartbroken in the past, if you are dealing with the heartbreak, channel that energy in a creative way to exorcise it from yourself, like literally like pull it out of yourself and put it out in the world as a means of therapy. Another way you can read that, maybe you were a new job might give you a heartbreak. If you have to abandon something like a current situation for something new that is more substantial, it will cause you a bit of a heartbreak because you are abandoning comfort zones, but that's normal, that's part of the process. Oops. So, fire signs. Again, communication and Five of Swords, playing a little unfair. So you're not being straightforward, honest in the way you speak your mind, your truth, your feelings, your thoughts. You may feel that you are losing something, or someone may feel they are the loser because of the way you express yourself. So be cautious of that. And again, the Devil. So toxicity, obsession, being bound, etc., etc. Be cautious of that energy in your life and how you let it seep into your energy, how much space it takes, and how you handle it. So yeah, let's cut this. Let's cut this. There. Fire, fire, fire sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I mean, I guess I must be happy since I'm breaking out into tune just randomly. which normally happens when I am happy. A bit of stress, a bit of walking away. Interesting. Interesting. Do we have everything in frame? I'm just gonna zoom out just a little. Okay. How's my tea? Drinkable. Okay, so on energy to connect with, to help me align with my desires. Very much a sharpness of mind, clarity of intellect, being witty, being clever, being communicative, being a strategist, and new emotions. So if you have a new emotional offer, be cautious of how you express yourself, of how you handle the social communicative aspect of this new emotionality. Be mindful of what you express online and how you express it online, and I should definitely take this advice for myself. Hello, because I tend to be really freaking honest, and although I want to protect my Ace of Cups, I sometimes may come across as a little sharp and snappy and cold. So yeah, so be mindful of that. But do connect as much as you can with your emotionality to transmute that emotion into creative, communicative work, if you can, or just the way you communicate. And as I say communicate, we have the 8 of Wands, so definitely fast-paced back and forth communication could be with the person in question, or just you yapping into the void like I do right now. Hello void, how you doing? So something for the Queen of Swords, the Emperor. Take charge, be respectful, be aligned, be secure in your position, but don't be too dry, too cold, too calculating, too distant. Let your boundaries a little down to allow a more reciprocal, mutual exchange of emotionality between you and the energy that you want to attract to help you get to your desires. But communicate clearly, with intent, with purpose, but be very mindful of the words that you are using in that communication. Something I can do to help attract my desire by being patient, resilient, hardworking, reliable, and alchemizing your resources and your patience and devotion to the cause. So you want to be there, you want to show that you are reliable, patient, solid, dependable, that you have a solid plan, that you know on what path you are and where it leads, and you know the difficulties of the road ahead. All the while you are mingling a plethora of energies and concepts and things, but always remaining practical, always feeding the emotionality of it all. And if you go back to the first card, the way you express what you receive and what you give, by being very strategically in focus of the road, the goal, what you have and what you can change and alchemize to receive that energy and to attract that energy into your life. Give me just a sec. My dogs are literally just wanting to come in, wanting to go out, worse than a cat. And I have a cat. So something for the night. Whoa, okay. No, that was like a whole... You know what? I'm a fire, you're a fire, let's be generous. first thing that my little eye, I'm spying with my eyes, is the Two of Cups. So if you are in connection with someone who is reciprocal or mutually sharing your Ace of Cups with you, show them that you can master alchemy, that you have a solid plan, that you know the road ahead, that you can strategize and plan accordingly to get what you want, to reassure them. If your person might be a King of Wands, so already in the work field and already bold, sexy, beautiful, assertive, determined, powerful comes to mind, but in a sense that they will dash into action and get things done in a timely manner, with fire, with passion, with determination. Someone is a bit weary and holding on to something, and it's a bit exhausting, it's a bit tiring, but there is new financial opportunity on the horizon, and eventually it will benefit the community, or your community will come to your assistance to make things more higher level, more serious, more grounded, more dependable. If this is in relation with your Two of Cups, it's definitely gonna be an official partnership that can benefit the both of you, which is good stuff. How can I align myself with my desire? By giving it a second chance, a resurrection out from the grave, especially following a situation where it was very stressful, very anxiety driven. So if you had lost something, because I'm looking at that guy crying in the corner, whatever was lost and whatever has created this sense of transmutation of the dead, or the passing, has now a chance of being revived and literally brought back from the dead, is how this is coming across. So it's like a new infusion of energy, of letting the sun shine on this desolate, almost limbo-ish sort of energy, to pull out something significant from the dead, to give it a second breath of life. So what is this about? Something that is either was or still hidden, something that is uncertain, unclear, or something that is causing a bit of fear. And we have the Seven of, didn't we have this guy? Yeah, no. What did I didn't I see this? No. Okay, so what is the other read? But yeah, so the Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, thieving, being deceitful, being a little shady fuck. So what is hidden, and does it need to be hidden? Is it because it's hidden that it's causing you anxiety? Don't hesitate in honing in these energies and ask yourself questions that seem relevant to your own situation. Is the fact that there is a need to act shady, is that causing the anxiety? Because that would be like a normal mathematical equation. Because I'm acting shady, I'm now anxious. But why does one need to act shady? Why does one need to hide things in the moonlight or in low light in order to proceed forward? And whatever this situation was, it needs to be highlighted by the sun, and this needs to become clear so that the revival is potent and valid and wholesome, but also legitimizing it instead of being just like a hidden process or something stolen from someone. Number 4, a way to make myself more open to receive my desire, which is 8 of Wands, which on one hand is good because it's a decrease from your previous 9 of Swords, but it's still stressing you out. And the Tower. Oh, the Tower is stressing you out. I mean, no shit, Sherlock. Towers are always unpredictable, coming out of nowhere, because the foundation was shaky, because you lingered too long in something somewhere, in a situation where you shouldn't have lingered that long in. And so the universe is stepping in and literally shaking down your tower so you can build anew, bringing resurrection in a clear, honest, legitimate way that is literally highlighted by the sun and no longer hidden in the night and no longer being a thief in the night. So what is the Tower about? And the Tower is about a sexy, bold, beautiful, assertive, a woman or feminine energy who is a creative force. And I notice my thing is a little crooked. I'm sorry. Wait, like this. So yeah. Or are you the fire sign with this card, literally the one who is stressing because of a Tower situation, because you know that the impending doom is gonna fall on you, so you are pre-stressing over it. Let me see if I can extract more. What is the Tower about? Tower, Tower, Tower. Collaboration. So this was definitely, and I feel so called out, it's on fucking real, I'm so sorry. So this was a creative collaboration that might have had unclear, something was unclear, or someone felt cheated in the situation, in this collaboration. And so now that thing came to a halt, to an ending, to a destruction, and it's leaving you stressed out to even consider rebuilding that tower. A way to make myself more open to receiving my desire. Maybe okay, let the tower fall down and start anew. Literally, you have the power of creativity, of being extra and assertive, creative, beautiful, fruitful, just creative. So this new collaboration has a potential to be built on a more equal ground, equal footing, where there is no need to hide and cheat and lie, so that the sun can shine on this thing. Literally, as you can see, the sun on top of the card shining in on this collaboration here, so that it will disperse the dread and the anxiety of what was the prior situation like, so you can proceed in a more comfortable, linear way, proceeding forward. Why should I be confident in my journey? Because you have already emotionally tapped out and walked away, and someone's spying on you. So someone has literally watched you walk away and is still keeping tabs on you, and how you have just completely disconnected and left the chat like, I'm done, broski. Sayonara, bichachos. And I'm almost tempted to, so I was yapping about the sun for like 5 minutes straight, and look who pops out, the sun. You should be confident, because although you have walked away, you still will be happy. You will still, you are the sun. You are capable of shining a light on this, on nurturing this thing, on literally pushing the clouds away, of illuminating, clarifying the situation. And I should do like a personal read, because I relate to this way the fuck too hard. And you know what? I'm gonna do it after this. Anyway, nobody watches this video, so I'm gonna freaking indulge. And you definitely put an end to the situation. You wrapped the whole goddamn chapter. Not only you walked away, you just totally ended the thing like it. I mean, yes, it existed, but you're emotionally tapped out. You energetically over it. You closed the chapter. You closed the book. It's donezo. It's like over, finalized, wrapped, and no comeback. But there could be a comeback and a collaboration if it's coming from a heartfelt, genuine space that allows clear communication between the energies involved in this. And this can be you and the universe, or you or somebody else, since we had the Two of Cups prior. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna record like a spicy bonus for myself. Ciao, ciao. So here is the spicy read, fire sign, but for me and my own personal situation. On energy to connect, help to align with what I desire to finish my book, and there is a new emotionality that is giving me a sort of inspiration. I need to be very careful in how I use my words, how I communicate, what I communicate. I need to take charge in harvesting the potential of this emotional thing, so that I can proceed forward and perhaps finally wrap the project in an honest, fruitful, meaningful way. Something I can do to help attract my desire. Show them, aka my muse, that I can monetize my creative work, that I have a sense of balance, and that I can be practical, reliable, committed on the long run, and that I can transmute energies. Battery change. So I was thinking, especially since this desire and this project that we saw the cards later for involves my soulmate, who is a King of Wands, who is already in his career and thriving. If I want to make that thing a solid commitment and bring it to higher levels, I need to hold on, be patient, and show that I can too match his energy. How I can align myself with my desire by stepping out of the stress zone and not having to hide things or be afraid to need to hide things from him and the world. A way to make myself more open to receive, not stress. Okay, so his online name is literally a word for tower, but in a different setting. So not be afraid of him, of collaborating with him, of being creative or using my creative skills in a collaboration influenced by his energy. And why should I be confident in my journey? Because he's actually spying on me, and he saw me walk away, wrap up the thing, but I still can achieve happiness through this process. And again, we are back with fire signs and now the oracle cards. So, mind info. For my fire signs. Pivot. Ooh, interesting. So, pivot and patience. Pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? In my case, I guess I would need to, on top of putting this on YouTube, Instagram, and I would need to do TikTok too to widen my horizon. Also, the titles obviously are not helping because I'm trying to keep the stuff secret as an advent calendar prototype, but in the future I will need to have more titles that will bring in the viewers. Entitling? No, that feels like entitlement is like the bad words. Anyway, patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this. Tell me about it. But you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them in this moment, because I'm just starting again. Have patience, it will eventually work out. So, yeah. Just be, I mean, this is like almost so for myself. I'm so sorry. But yeah, be patient. Whatever you are, whatever this thing is in for you, fire signs, have avenues B, C, and D. Put in the work, but also be patient. So something flipped. Awareness and collaboration. Awareness, maintain awareness. Be present in every moment. And it's a beautiful eye, like my whole channel is the Eye of Horus. It's almost like the same reddish colors. Collaboration achieves great goals, which was the Three of Pentacles and here the Queen of Wands. So through the mixing of various energies, you can achieve great things. But this means being open, being vulnerable, trusting the other party, not to fuck you over. Be cautious of who you choose, how you do it, how you communicate. Going back to the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. Something for my fire signs. Oh, okay. Your heart always knows the way. Simply trust it. Your heart, your intuition, so trust that stuff, your gut feeling, literally. And also, if it doesn't feel right, that's the reason why it's not feeling right is because something deeper in you knows that it's not meant to, or it shouldn't be this way, so try something else. You are currently under construction. Please be patient. Going back to literally patience card, like. And I know as a fire sign, we absolutely dread and hate the concept of patience, but apparently it's very necessary at this point in the series, in the story, in the energetic entanglement. So yeah, be patient. Love you, peace out, be chill, be cool, enjoy. Happy rest of Advent calendar!